lah.
Okay.
Then what about you? I mean, talk about struggle. I mean, we all struggle. I know.
Struggle, yes.
Uh,
Struggle.
some struggle that nobody knows. Only you and the God and maybe your family only know the struggle, right?
Uh,
Or maybe some struggle only you and the God knows. Nobody knows.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I think for me, a lot of it is
uh,
a lot of it only God knows lah.
only
Uh,
you and God knows.
friends, maybe some friends,
Mm.
uh, parents. Well, I hope my parents not watching this. But parents, I don't know. I don't like to share like problems.
Mm.
Maybe because last time I gave them a lot of problems.
Mm.
But also I think they support me a lot.
So they support you.
Yeah, and then
Supported.
I don't want them to feel like, oh, well, like the support wasn't enough,
Mm.
those kind of things. So yeah, I think to share the problems,
Struggle or
struggles, I think has to be specific, like with certain groups, then it's easy to share the struggles because no matter what, sharing the struggles is one thing, but if you just share the struggles but without thinking or talking about how to move forward, then it ends up just being like complaining, like just like, oh, I just want to complain, But if let's say you talk about it and you have a direction like, okay, I'm here, it sucks, I don't like this, but I want to go there. So at least there's something to look forward to lah, beyond your troubles.
but what about like during my time? I mean, for me is from age 21. My my parent, I mean my dad, I mean stop lah. I mean stop giving me allowance. I
Mm.
mean totally stop.
Yeah,
At my age 21. I
yeah,
mean no safety net for me
yeah,
anymore. Stop. There's
yeah,
no support from him anymore. I mean that time I don't have plan. The struggle. I mean I don't know what my goal is, my dream is. I totally no plan. I mean like lost,
mm.
lost. You don't know. You just go. You just live like day by day. You you don't know what to do.
Yeah,
You know what to do.
yeah.
You
I
just find a
think,
job.
yeah, that is
Ah,
everybody starts off life different. Everybody starts off differently. Uh, and yeah lah. I think some people are more fortunate than others. I think I'm fortunate. Then uh,
at least you have
you know,
family support.
I have family support, so I'm fortunate that way. Also grateful that way. But at the same time, sometimes I see my friends who started off with like 10 million in the account. They're like,
Yeah, they started 10 million
okay,
account. Wow,
like, okay, maybe not 10 lah, maybe like 50.
one
No lah, one, no,
15.
not
Oh
50.
no,
No, just
50.
kidding. But they started off with more.
Oh,
Uh, Maybe the parents already had a business or something. Then you just need to go in there, fill the shoes, and
mm.
keep going up. But I also have to look at some of my friends, not so fortunate. Uh, Maybe fortunate financially, but family was broken. So even though he go home, it doesn't feel like a family.
Mm.
Uh, what was the point of this again?
Well,
Where
it's like me.
where this?
During my time, now I like somehow how to elaborate this lost direction.
Hmm.
I mean, I lost direction. At my age 21, I lost direction. No allowance, nothing. I fully on myself.
Yeah,
Then I lost direction. Don't know what to do. Just like surviving only. No goals. We also don't know what goal. Goal is simple. Want to find more money. That's it.
yeah. Well, you know, all I can, I don't, I empathize, but
But
I cannot say that I've been there, so I cannot say that I know what you're going through or what you went through lah.
mm,
But I think it's universal when I say that at a certain age or at a certain point, you get to, and then you get to be able to see like there's more, and there's a possibility to go beyond where you are at. Yeah. And then whatever that you went through becomes a lesson, maybe like the next generation you meet, or maybe some friends you meet, where you can relate it to them. Like maybe they also came from a hard place, not an ideal situation. But hey, you're here, man. You can tell them, yeah, it's life is bad sometimes, life sucks, but there's always ups and downs,
Yeah.
and in the downs is when you build a character. Like, that's where you where you show who you truly are, or where you develop into who you need to become. That's what I feel. Yeah. And also a parallel to that is that there's some people, you see them keep having the same problems,
Same problem.
same issues, same problems. They always say like, either I don't have enough money,
Yeah.
I
Not
keep
enough
meeting
money.
the wrong guy or the wrong girl, they keep breaking up, or like they keep getting pregnant, you know, or they keep getting into the same type of trouble.
Ah.
So I believe that in life, um, life is like sort of video game.
Yeah.
If you're not good at this, the video game will just keep throwing you this problem,
The same problem.
the same problem, until you wake up and, okay, I need to do something. I cannot do this anymore. And that's where I think the lesson in life is. Yeah. But to your point, what changed for you? At what point you were
Like I say,
21, no direction?
no direction.
Then how
I lost direction.
then how did you what did you
I
do to,
I
because
just
now I see you, when I first met you, I'm like, okay,
huh?
this guy, he's, you know,
No, no.
don't I mean, we ignore financial or whatever lah. Just as a person. When I meet you, I was like,
What
okay, this
what's your
guy,
impression? What's your impression?
this motherfucker,
Huh?
he's 40 years old. He don't look like 40.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay,
40 plus already.
he 40 years. That's why.
Yeah, 40 plus.
Like,
Two kids.
I'm like, cannot be.
Two kids.
Someone got two
You can
kids.
see.
Yeah, that's why. Then I'm like, okay, but this guy, he's quite there. Like, I wonder what happened to this guy before. What went through? What is your journey? Yeah. So I think one of the things you told me before was, you bought a house with your wife,
Yeah.
and one, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think one of the first things you realize, like, the financial gain is the home loan. Instead of you you agree with the bank, okay, every month I pay you X amount, but you thought, okay, what if I pay X amount and a bit more, that will help with getting the house faster, right?
That time is about 19 years ago.
19
Because
years ago.
now my daughter is 19 years, right?
Yeah.
So it's 19 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know about nothing about financial things. I just know that I need to have one vehicle as a transportation.
Yep.
So the it's just motorbike lah. It's a used one lah. That one is before I met with my wife lah. I just own my motorbike only lah. Just own my motorbike only for work as a like a autopilot lah, like a zombie lah, autopilot.
Wow.
Find more money only. I have no goals, no direction.
Yeah, but not bad, man.
No direction, man. No direction.
Yeah.
Zombie, autopilot. No goals, no dreams.
Yeah.
Just surviving only, no.
Yeah.
Then the baby, the first child, my daughter, so three person already. I have to take care. I mean, including me myself.
Yeah.
No friends, no rich dad, nothing, no safety net. Just motorbike and job only.
Yeah. So you, how to say, it was
So I saving.
the situation that forced you to become more lah.
So I saving aggressively, frugally, so everything I save.
I think that's quite powerful, because it's like, it shows you willing to do what it takes to make it work. That is, some people might have just like, oh, I cannot do this lah, and you just leave.
Of course, I also complaining. Of course, I also know many people. We are complaining in our daily life. At the time, I still renting a house. I renting a house. Before I met my wife, I renting alone as a single man. After I met my wife, then pregnant, then got child already. I need to rent a house. That time I need to rent a house. There I think, do I want to rent forever or buy a house?
Yeah.
That time. So I think I must get a house.
Yeah. The
So I won't rent forever.
Yeah.
Like that.
Because it's the Chinese thing to do, right? House.
Buy houses.
House. Because secure.
Yeah.
You have, no matter what you go at, you got some place to come back.
Come back.
Yeah.
How to say that? People say roof over
your head.
over your head. Like that. We don't depend on the when you rent, you depends on the
landlord.
landlord ma.
Yeah.
That he or she can kick you out ma.
Yeah, anytime.
Increase the rent ma.
Increase the rent.
You have no control ma.
Yeah, that's right. But if you are with the if you own your place, it's yours lah.
Mm.
Nobody can kick you out and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, not bad. Yeah.
So what about you when you bought your house? Is that the same that you're thinking?
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
thinking. I think my my thinking was more selfish lah.
Ah?
Because I was thinking like I cannot keep bringing girls back to my parents' house. So if I have my
Oh.
own place, then at least I can do my own thing lah.
Yeah.
I mean, do other people also lah in the house, but
Do show lah.
do show, I guess. Yeah.
Private show ah.
Private show.
show.
Private show. Private show for only two of us.
Yeah lah. Freedom freedom to do the
freedom.
show lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it was also when I bought the time, it was a bit about that because the I think it's Chinese culture. We always want house, something, solid, something that is
Like secure.
secure. Yes. So the house is like the ultimate security.
Security. Yeah.
Yeah, because got protection. Then you can store all your
belongings,
stuff,
your thing, your stuff.
Yeah, and for the next generation
Ah.
also. So I think I did that. Then, but
By
now
the time you already got a car for your parents.
yeah. So yeah, my parents, my dad helped me with the car. Then I didn't have to worry about the car. Didn't have to worry about rental. So I can just think about buying a house.
Stay in your parents' house ma.
Yeah. Yeah. At the time, I didn't know about Yiheng yet. If I know about Yiheng, wow,
You
I
don't
would
know
have
about
the Sean Tan.
the Sean Tan. Oh, the Sean Tan.
Sean Tan. So if I knew, wow, I would have gone even crazier lah. Just stay with parents, go invest in more property.
You mean Sean Tan is investor?
Sean Tan is the guy who
I know the guy, but he's investor investing or
he invests in property. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Investor lah.
He's investor. Yeah. He's the quite power also lah. He's
Power. Oh.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah. So I bought the house was one
from him or what?
No.
Oh.
I bought from developer.
New house lah.
New house. Yeah.
New project lah.
New project.
I mean, project is already done already. When you sign the board, or you have to wait for a few years.
I had to wait for a few years. So I just only got the keys 1-2 years ago.
1-2 years ago only. I mean, you already pay for 2 years like that.
Yeah, pay for 2 years.
Wow,
Then,
2 years.
No, few years interest.
If you pay
I
for
think
30 years, 35 years, I mean 30 years to go, man.
Yeah, 3 years. So
Unless you pump the principal or you sell the house, you go to rent, or there's few options there lah.
most likely I will rent out the house. Rent out the house, and then because my
Rent out the
area
house.
the renter can cover the installment. So rent out the house, then take the excess, rent somewhere else closer to workplace or closer to
Yeah.
where we do our business. Then don't have to freaking travel 30 minutes every day from Cheras to come here.
Yeah, that's a good decision also.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're flexible ma, when you rent.
Yeah.
Near to workplace ma.
Yep. So I'm quite lucky there lah, because I bought the unit before I know about property investing, this and that. So after I bought only then, oh shit, I got lucky, man. Near MRT lah. Then after that already got people staying there. And then there were other established condos around there, so got rental prices to compare. I didn't know all this until after I bought. Then I went to property investment. Oh, okay. Then
Good location
good location also. So lucky lah.
Good location. I mean, got pricing will increase the house prices.
House price increase, I'm not sure, but I know the rental can cover the
installment.
So my game plan is
you want to rent out your house.
Rent out the one, then rent somewhere else, and but I'm going to take your advice. Next time when I make more money, then pay extra every month.
Pay for the principal. Yeah.
Pay for the principal. We can cut down lah. Instead of 35 years, maybe we can cut down to 10 years.
You can cut down the
15 years.
10 years.
Yeah. Or not yeah.
Yeah. If not, you have to pay interest like 30 years. You have to pay interest for 30 years. 30 years.
Yeah. So it's like yeah. If can just settle as fast as possible.
For housing loan, we can do that. We pump the principal, but for car cannot. Car is already pre-calculated already, fixed one. Even you pay more also no use.
Yeah.
You pay advance 2-3x also no use. Same.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Car. Yeah. So after this, now I'm just gonna buy second-hand car.
I'm not
gonna buy first-hand car already.
But not say it's a bad decision, but sometimes people say, "Aya, enjoy life a bit lah. Buy new one lah. You always buy used. Buy new.
Yeah,
At least buy once a time in a lifetime.
yeah. But all the car I like cannot buy new already.
Cannot buy
Cannot buy.
too expensive."
Because my one of the dream car is now the E90 BMW.
Which you bought used one,
I
used
bought
lah.
used one. Then the other one is E92, also the same.
The two-door one.
The two-door one.
Cannot
Then-
buy, cannot bought new already.
No,
Because, no more in
no
production.
production. Then the third one is Lotus Elise. The
Oh,
one
Lotus
is
Elise.
Agila don't have.
Lucky don't have it.
All is all second hand.
So already that time is be Proton, Lotus still be Proton.
yes.
You can buy.
So now no more new one
Mm.
already. They don't make already. Then number 4 is a Subaru. The Subaru, the old version one, the WRX.
WS.
WRX
Hey,
XTI.
WS is a CVT right?
The new one, yes. The old
The
one
old
is. The old one is.
Also CVT one? No.
The version 7, 8, 9,
Manual?
10. Manual.
It's manual
No,
or
manual got auto also.
got, but auto is a CVT or the 80. You have to
80,
check.
80,
80 ah?
80. Only the newest, the latest one is CVT.
But before the latest also CVT. They also CVT one.
Okay, then I won't buy a CVT. I buy even later lah. Buy the older one.
Because when I posted about the CVT, many people they arguing that CVT is what's wrong with CVT? CVT also tahan ma, can use for so many years.
Yeah, I don't
Really?
know lah. I don't know lah. I just not confident lah. I rather have
Ah.
something, some gears.
Because
But
CVT is a belt, no, it's a steel belt. It's like a timing belt, but it's a steel belt inside the transmission.
And if let's say under heavy load, the thing will slip lah.
Sleep.
So you get the then it's like
The feeling of belt belt.
Yeah.
When it breaks, it will go into pieces, because it all connected by pieces.
the chain
built
right.
to belt,
Yeah,
steel belt.
So I don't know. I don't like. I rather have normal
Nowadays
gear.
modern car all CVT. They are more towards CVT.
Yeah, because I guess cheaper. Is it cheaper? Maybe cheaper.
Cheaper for them, for the manufacturer, not for the customer.
Yeah.
They are manufacturer cheaper to make, low cost, and actually it's a short life also. But people, they don't want to accept this. They say more advanced, save fuel ma. Actually, they say save fuel efficiency, more fuel saver.
I don't know lah this one. But I mean save fuel okay lah. But if they say save the environment, I'm like
Save
it's
environment.
okay, bro. I don't need to buy that bullshit. I mean, so many other things pollute the environment more, right? So if they say, oh no, you drive the better car, they say, why I want.
But Subaru WRX is very nice car, especially the high spec. Because I like the high spec. The high spec is very nice.
That was not bad. That was not bad.
High spec. So that also lah.
Yeah, actually I like the older one, older than that. The before the hatchback. Last time no hatchback, right?
Last time no hatchback.
Sedan
Only
or
sedan.
wagon, right?
Sedan and wagon.
Wagon rare lah. Wagon rare, but sedan.
So it's a sedan lah.
Sedan. I like the sedan. The one is look awesome.
It's about 15 years ago one. The model or 15 years ago lah.
got
15 lah.
Got 20 years.
20 years ago.
So maybe my game plan is, I get a 25-year-old one.
25-year-old.
Can become classic already lah.
Oh yeah.
Then Protex not much cheaper also lah. Because it's 2 liter turbo. So
they say if they can get discount up to 90% lah for the 25 years, up more than 25 years.
Yeah, but that one is.
But you have to be second or third car, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You have to be second or third car. Then we got.
Never mind lah. You just buy a old Kanchil or old Kiara.
To make it on second or third lah.
Yeah. So yeah lah. But that one is in the future.
But sometimes it's too many cars. You also cannot drive all ma. At least unless you Monday this car, Tuesday this car. I mean, too many cars.
Yeah, but it's like one man gets so many wives sometimes. So one for each day lah.
Oh yeah.
Monday is Linda.
Different car.
Second is.
But the parking lot.
Today is
But the parking lot also got problem for the parking.
Yeah.
Park the car also, right?
Yeah, I guess.
In KL here.
Yeah.
Unless you bought the landed one, you can park outside here. Longkan tepi there also can.
Yeah.
But for condo one, how to park?
Yeah, I mean, but this is a problem for a different time lah. For a future me will think of this problem lah.
Even 2 car, you also will hit it for the parking. That unless your condo got 2 parking or 1 parking only.
So one
only, right? Some got 2 one.
Yeah.
Expensive one got 2 parking lot one.
Well, I don't have 2 cars yet, so I don't have to think about that. But yeah, it's something to look forward to lah now. Yeah.
2 car you will be double lah. The insurance, the maintenance will be double lah, double because two ma time two ma.
Yeah.
Like that. Three car is time three lah.
Yeah.
If money is not a problem, if only one, you the only one drive, you have to rotating the usage lah of the car.
Yeah. One day drive one car.
Ah.
So I've got 7 days in a week. No, maybe get. I think max also. I think in my garage I want to have two cars, two or three at max.
2 to 3 the
Yeah,
max lah.
definitely one is SUV or big one, either a truck or SUV. One is a proper sports car. Then one more is the everyday one.
Sedan one, normal
sedan
one.
So this one, the E90 can become that one.
Yeah.
If I become damn rich, this one will become Panamera.
Oh,
Panamera is like
Panamera is very cheap, you know.
I
The used one. But the maintenance
cheap
is
to buy lah.
Is cheap is like cheap many times.
Yeah.
Like 10 times or whatever the price from the new price comparison.
Yeah, but the maintenance is still
Maintenance follow back the original price lah.
So
let's say the original price is 400,000 right. The used one is 100,000 right.
Yeah.
But the maintenance is follow 400,000 level ma.
Yeah. So that one for now cannot. So yeah lah.
But it's a 4-door right.
4-door.
4-door. Panamera is 4-door.
4-door Panamera.
I know because previously my employer bought during the MCO, then say no business, but no business they can bought the Panamera. So do you believe or not?
Maybe he
during the MCO.
Maybe he charged to the
tax write off.
He buy with tax write off. Yeah. Depreciation expense, so he can just
write off
the company.
Rather than giving to the government.
Yeah. I would do that also, but I don't have. I'm not at that level.
But now few employed got thinking like the KA, the Cairo Army one. The tax write off he used is on employees. I mean, for the benefit of employees, he spend on the employees.
Yeah.
Not like the most employees they spend on themselves.
Yeah.
The shareholder.
Yeah.
Buy cars or buy a house or what.
Yeah. I mean, up to him, up to you also, I guess. Like, but I think, let's say I'm in this position, yeah, I would do that. If got access, got extra some more.
Spend on employee.
I don't mind. If I spend already, let's say, Takan, you want to spend 2 million on employee, right?
No lah, that one is too more already. Too
let's
excessive
say,
already lah.
Then also
for travel, I mean, what for travel, for meals, like that. For all staff to bring, can bring their own family.
Yeah. Well, if can, I like to give them bonus in cash lah. That one is a bit, very hard to write off that one.
Because it's a tax write off also. If you didn't spend on them, you also have to give to the government as a tax. Why not give to them?
Yeah.
They will be happier.
True also.
Motivated. They will stay long. They will stay long in the company.
Yeah. I look forward to the day where I have employees next time.
Yeah.
Man.
Most employer they are very seldom will think like that.
Yeah.
The tax write off, everything is on the company welfare, when the company benefit one. Keep changing the car every 5 years like that.
Yep.
Which I saw lah on my previous employer.
Yep. They say that.
Dumping on cars every 5 years, change car.
Yeah, I mean, in this perspective, like, okay, what my company money, so I can do whatever I want.
Throw on themselves lah.
Yeah. Maybe he can flex on social media, or he didn't flex on social media, right?
Enjoy the car.
Yeah.
But very stingy on the employee side.
Chinaman company,
very stingy to throw on their own employees. That because their thinking is employee is just a
expense.
Expenses.
Yeah. Why need to spend more on expenses?
If you don't work, you can just fuck off. We can find replacement anytime.
Yeah.
In few weeks like that. Their thinking is like that.
Yeah. I mean, as for them, I think as long as the bottom line is secure, then they don't mind lah.
So if you can find the employers that are very good thinking like KA like that, Cairo Army one tax is you are really blessed. They are blessed.
Yeah, but not many lah. That's the issue. Hopefully more in the future.
You see the KA what car he drive?
I actually no, I don't.
Visa.
Never follow.
Visa.
Is that his only car?
It's not about backpacking or what?
Maybe he got other car, but but he doesn't use that.
Only that car.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. They say he also don't own a house. Don't own a house.
Yeah.
Renting lah. on company expenses, of course, tax write off.
Yeah.
I mean, he know is a maybe dumping on expensive car is a wasting money lah. Still wasting money even is a tax write off. Still actually is a wasting money even is it can get tax write off lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dumping money.
Yeah.
For the they also arguing on the social media that the car is a we always say is a depreciating asset ma. Some argue it's not asset, some argue it's a liability. But what from they are saying is that in the account perspective it's an asset ma. Even though it's depreciating asset, it's still asset. Under asset, right?
Yeah.
For car, vehicles, it finance the account
Yeah.
for the company.
Yeah. But I mean, this is all just like, it's all just people playing around with numbers, this and that lah. You know, in India it's legal. It's even though it's a loophole, but it's legal, so they continue lah. Yeah. I wanted to talk about social media. So just now before this, we had a discussion. Well, no, you had a what call that?
How to say?
A 20-minute sharing, 30-minute sharing about people being nasty on social media. So yeah, I think nowadays it's Malaysians we are known for being cyberbullying.
Yeah.
We are being known for very polite in person.
Ah,
But once we get on the keyboard behind the computer,
keyboard warrior lah. Keyboard warrior lah.
Don't say keyboard warrior, like keyboard devil, man.
Devil.
Yeah, wait, some of the comments is like,
Yeah, very
just
very
nosy face, man. This is like, fuck.
just what back only.
Yeah. But I think like what Thomas said before, Thomas is our mentor. He said these same people behind the screen, or they can type more nasty shit. They can say everything about your mom, your father, all.
Wow.
But I bet when they're in front of you like this, right?
They won't dare one.
Shut up one.
They will shut up. They won't dare one.
Yeah. So I think that's a perspective I took lah. Early on when I kena also. The time when I kena
The comment.
the 15K salary not enough.
The 15K salary one. Okay.
I see so many comments. Wow, I thought okay, I have to reply all.
Yeah.
After a while, like shit, like I cannot reply all. It's damn long. No.
How to reply all? If the 200 comment, how to reply all by one?
Yeah.
All by one by one.
In the end, I reply some I don't like one. I just yeah, you're right. And now I look at
I saw you reply you're right.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. Because I should just focus on the one that I can add value.
Yeah, correct.
Said that.
Correct.
But it was a lesson in
it's a lesson
how to manage these kind of things. Because I think got a few people mentioned before, like, okay, sometimes you get good reaction. Many people give positive comment. Then you feel very high. But then sometimes when somebody says something bad, something nasty,
the negative one,
like that,
you will feel down.
Yeah. So apparently one of the best way to do is don't be affected by the up and down. Just like, oh, take the comment, okay, yeah, thank you. Like that. Yeah, if it's bad, like, oh yeah, whatever. But only if you feel like whatever you say can help somebody reading, then do that. So yeah. Now, like, but that's not the only pain in social media. I think one of the pains is that you post, like, we all have a message on social media. Like we both conduct our business on social media, and one of the things that we've been taught is that we have to we put ourselves there. Then we have a message. What is the thing that we want
to send, address.
What kind of audience we want. Because ultimately we want to work with people that same beliefs, same kind of work ethics, same kind of values, same mindset as us. Yeah, so social media can be quite nasty like that because in the process of finding the right kind of people,
you encountering
the wrong people,
not the correct one,
not the correct one
that we want.
Yeah, and sometimes I read like sort of comments that like like just now you were talking about
salty.
Yes.
Salty.
Yeah, and you were telling me there was one guy that was some asshole on your went to your post. His post, by the way, made 1.6 million now. So
I think
recent one. 2 million, sorry.
2.8.
2.8, sorry.
2.8.
2.8. So there was this idiot. He wrote damn long, right, or something like you.
Some is very long, but I didn't read all of the comments. So I don't know. Some of the negative comments I don't know.
So I mean, it's like at first the first reaction would be like, what the fuck, man? Why you like that? And then after a while, I think.
But you saw me, I didn't reply to them.
I did reply. Yeah.
In fact, that for that 2.8 million posts, I didn't reply
reply.
at all. I let them discussing themselves. Sure got the two side majority.
Yeah. But I also thinking like, you know, the fella actually take the time, read your whole post,
Yeah.
understand it,
Yeah.
digest it, and
Then
then he somehow can think
blast
of,
out.
I want to say something back. Then I need to say it as nasty as possible. I need to fuck this guy online, even though I don't know him. It's like, walao, imagine what kind of, where do you have to be in life to do that, man? Maybe, yeah. Sometimes
because my post is quite long. Because it's two.
Yes.
One is the follow up one.
Yes. Yeah. It's not like, walao.
They took their time to read all.
Then post something nasty, and then what do they hope for after that?
Yeah. It's not happy at all.
Not happy, right?
Yeah.
And I think most of the time they're also like that. Maybe they're in some kind of pain, they're in some kind of difficulty. They don't know how to express, or they don't know any way to get out of that. So they just release it online.
But I can see there more of the way they talk. I can see more of themselves. Maybe they can't see themselves. I can see from the way
think
they
very true. Very true. I do think that there are some people on social media or on the internet, they act as if only them exist in social media. Like there's nobody else in the world, right?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. So they say whatever they want. They post whatever they want. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that. But the fact is, internet is shared by billions of people on the world. Whatever you post is like maybe a few 100 million people will see over time. And like, you know.
For that post, my intention is just to share my story only.
Yeah.
I got no motive or whatever other intention or what.
I totally got that. You know,
if you can sense, you can feel it, can sense it. I got no idea. I just want to. Actually, I don't want to share that story. My real story, I don't want to share. Also.
Yeah. You told me a couple of times like you didn't want to share because
I don't want to share it out actually.
You like who will find this, you know, and then it's like it's not exactly positive.
So I quickly post another two to make it down, to put it down actually. In fact, you can see that when it hit, I got two posts on top to push it down. I don't want to stay on top actually.
But actually, I think it's I told you before, but I think it's useful that you know, you share. Useful not for other people to come and chat you, but it's useful because imagine
going the same process as like me, struggling. We all struggle.
A 21-year-old Andrew, you know, a 21-year-old. Let's get another name, 21-year-old Edward.
No plan, no backup, anything, no rich dad, no backup, no plan, anything, no safety net, zero, nothing.
And then he's on threads one day just reading, who's this Andrew guy? Oh shit, he's like me, I'm like him. And then like, okay, I got some hope lah, you know, I'm not the only person suffering. Because
for those that didn't even commenting also, because we don't know they just read the post, then go get the insight, get the lesson, then just keep quiet, because those keep quiet one, we don't know one.
I do think that generally there's like three types of people on social media. There are probably more types lah, but one is the assholes.
The asshole,
the one they read and then like just, you know, they don't give a shit. They just post something nasty. Then the second one, I think the largest one,
the keep quiet one, we don't know one.
They read and then they go. Then you don't know whether it masuk. You don't know whether they gain anything, but they read and then it's just okay. Consume. Then the third one is the one they read and like, oh,
give back the value,
give positive feedback, positive reinforcement, and that, which is something that is, I hope got more of that lah. But unfortunately, I think the negative one, even though they're small, maybe they're the smallest group, but they make the most noise. That's what I think lah.
In fact, there are some more. After they're commenting, they keep silently follow up your next comment. You know, and whenever you post a new comment, they will come back. You know, for second round, third round, fourth round. I mean, they keep targeting you. You know.
I think I kena before, but one time I made one post. Then some fella lah. I don't know whether girl or guy. I think it's girl lah. But at this point, I just say bitch lah. This bitch. She come and then she didn't say anything bad about me, but she said, I think very, some people like Tai Chi, around
Ah.
they use a lot of words, but they don't say anything.
Hmm?
Actually, I like to do that
Saying
also.
like not saying anything.
Saying like not saying anything, hang far yun,
Fine, you.
just go around,
Uh,
but achieve nothing.
uh,
This lady, then she said something which I didn't agree. And I just said, okay lah, yeah,
yeah.
whatever lah, that's what you think, okay lah, go ahead
Because
lah.
everybody got their
Uh,
own opinion.
Then
Yeah.
she starts saying, oh, you don't believe in this? Then I said, yeah, but it's not the way you say it.
Ah.
Then suddenly out of nowhere got another guy comment. I'm like, wow, OQ or like
Ah.
it sound, I don't know. I felt like that, like maybe it's her other account, her second or third account, just to support her.
To support that comment.
Yeah, but it's not somebody else. It's she suddenly got a few accounts. Then once she feel like, okay, I cannot win this argument, then let me take out the second account come and then
To come to support that
Yeah.
comment.
I think so lah.
But if you see few time, twice, more than one time, maybe, or maybe his or her best friend or
could be
buddy lah.
yeah. But then it also made me realize shit lah. So that means sometimes if even though you're correct, even though you didn't do anything wrong, what if one group of people just come and
come to attacking you?
just come and what pasal like that? Then you also cannot do anything.
Cannot, because social media is free.
Yeah.
Free speech.
Yeah. But one thing I've been noticing is that the Thomas's the latest tool, the social sector, the one the AI he created,
he built.
That was quite good. That was quite nice. Because you just take the comment, you post there, and then it will break down like, oh, this fellow is actually thinking of this. He mean this. He possibly is thinking to say this, but he didn't use another word like that. So I think that was quite okay.
Analyzing their thinking, from their reply. From those reply. Yeah.
Not bad. Quite not bad. Not bad. Yeah.
So
social media.
It's a free speech anyway. People can talk whatever they want. Actually, we can block them actually, but we also don't want. We can block, we can hide.
Yeah.
This this nasty one, the haters one. But it's a free speech, so we just let them. We just ignore them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nowadays, I thought I think I shared like last week in our training, like I post but don't know where I'm going, this and that.
I mean, if you like lost or
I think the one where I was just using the output only. Yeah, I never tailor. Because Thomas always says the AI is there to do 90% of the work.
So you have to do some tweaking.
The tweaking, the last 10% is to make it you.
Yeah.
So
all
this while I just paste.
Copy and paste.
Yeah. Then after I read also like, this is not me.
It's not you. It's not. Yeah, I feel not you.
Yeah. So yeah, that is
actually when I read your post also say it's not you lah. It's not sound like you actually.
Yeah. So now to go back and then
you have to tweak like sound really like you like that. Even though it's not 100%, like 90% is already very good already.
Yeah. Yeah. So even though our proposition for doing business, our way of doing business is you take 15-30 minutes a day to do social media.
15 to 30 minutes per day.
It's easy to get carried away, because especially like if I think some of us I got some quick wins. Then I just okay, I just need to continue doing this Then my mind just go autopilot and you just do this and then
autopilot
post. Yeah, but now
I don't know. Yeah, I've seen like you now no more already, because last time I also schedule the post every 1 hours or every 2 hours. It's like autopilot like that. Now no more already. Now I just post when I really post.
Yeah.
Not scheduling the time or already.
Yeah, I think that one's better lah. And also writing daily. So now one of the things is that we move away from threads, then email also, right?
Email,
yeah. So now time to capture email, So build the newsletter.
The newsletter, yeah.
Not like we write so much, and a lot of it is just kept somewhere, right?
Don't know where to
Don't know where to use. Don't know where to. Yeah. So it's a good idea to have one of that.
Because it's a long post.
Yeah.
You cannot put all in the tracks.
Yeah.
Because the character limitation.
Yeah.
500 per post.
Yeah. I guess the next step in our evolution is to start using Instagram or something like that. or do our own videos. I mean, like
Oh
now,
yeah,
now we are doing like
video like
our
that.
podcast, podcast ish.
But I'm not the video guy. I don't know this
Yeah.
video things.
I didn't think of that doing that because video is mafan a bit, you know.
Yeah.
You have
I don't
to,
know about editing the video.
yeah, you need to edit, then
The
you need to
caption
have
or
something to
yeah.
say. You need to, and but Instagram okay. Instagram just put one photo and then have caption. That's what I'm thinking lah because I see a lot of
It's like reel lah, short reel.
yeah,
Ah.
a lot of short reels. You can do short reels or you
Yeah.
can just do like photo posts. You post something, a photo or a graphics or something
A
like
few
that.
seconds also can because it's short reel.
Oh, you don't need video also. Just post a picture there.
A picture
With
then
some
they
caption or something like that, you know. This and that lah. Yeah.
But now I think it's more on tracks lah.
Now,
Before track is on. There are people more on Instagram.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah. But yeah, but I think what Thomas said, like Threads is there to create attention, awareness. I think it was quite real because people consume it like just you know, they got time, they just read something short. So
Read
yeah,
and go like that lah.
read
Short
and go. So I think there's value there, but also have to yeah, find other things.
Okay. So for the long one, we can put in Facebook and LinkedIn also for the long one. But also got limitation, but at least they are longer, they are long one.
Yeah, yeah, the long one, the long form can put there lah. But also, I like the idea of the email list. Now I have like 35 people. This
25 people.
This 35 people,
35.
I don't know why they still subscribe.
It's just subscribing now.
But it's only like most of the time
It's
like
a good one.
6
It's
to
good
7
news,
people open. Yeah, but I don't I don't know what are they there for.
You can pumping them every day.
Every day I just share lah. Okay,
Ah.
this is what I think of my reflection, this and that. So
Yeah.
I send them. Man, sometimes I wonder like,
Ah.
okay, you read this.
Then no response.
You really believe in me,
Huh?
You read this every day.
But you can see they read now.
I cannot see who reads,
Huh?
but I do know like maybe only 6 or 7
If
people.
you cannot see, maybe they didn't read.
No, because the you can see from the behind the dashboard,
Huh?
so it'll tell you like
Got read or not?
how many open lah.
Or
So
open, yeah.
actually you're right. They open, but don't know whether they read. So
They
yeah,
open. And
I
at least they open. At least they open.
yeah, at least they open now. So I need to step up my game. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do some
Do
some offers, some one-time offers, this and that. Yeah, we need to work on AI. Yeah, man.
Maybe build more custom ChatGPT,
Yeah.
custom GPT.
Yep.
Custom GPT.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
and solving now real world problem one. People
Yeah.
they are struggling, they are finding
Yep.
solution.
Yep.
In their life.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, what time is it now?
Yeah.
Almost time.
No, I haven't.
What time is the
80 minutes more.
18 minutes more?
80 minutes.
Okay. So
80 minutes more.
18, but you need some time to walk there, right?
Yeah.
So you can wrap up in maybe 10, 15 minutes
Yeah.
like that lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not like people always talk this post on Threads I think that financial advisor wannabe want to scam me people people are always their mind thinking is like that. Actually, we are not. We are not. We just want to share our opportunity, business opportunity.
Yeah, I see that a lot, man, a lot. And then it's like
their mindset, their thinking is always think the other way. So on this one, all these type of people all want to send it the cost, want to scamming them like that.
Actually, I don't care or don't mind about that.
Yeah.
Then but in the back of my mind, right?
Yeah.
What if they influence people I want to reach out to? Then, but after a while, I realized, okay lah, if those people are gonna get influenced anyway, then they're not right for me lah.
They're not right people lah.
They're not
right people. Yeah.
So nowadays I just like whatever lah. But I do admit sometimes when
they're so skeptical, like people want to scam in their money like that.
Then again, it says a lot about them.
Yeah.
The reflection of their inner world or something like that. So,
indirectly, already they are filtering themselves. I mean, for not the right people for us.
Yeah. But I do wonder sometimes.
They are already filtering themselves. We no need to filter anymore for the way they are responding.
Yeah.
Maybe we already know more than 50% about them.
Yeah. But the fact that they can comment on that, right, that means they're already in that situation that I want to get more money for myself. I want to earn more time earn more money, get more
Yeah.
time for myself. I don't want to be
Still in the
bound in the
hamster wheel,
in the
in
hamster
the
wheel. Yeah,
the
they're already thinking of that.
rat race.
Yeah, then it's like maybe they had some bad experience in the past. That's why they have that kind
That's
of
why they have that type of
Yeah.
skepticism.
But then it's like I'm thinking, okay, if you have that, you have bad experience in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then what else? I mean,
It's like dating, but you have a bad experience for dating once,
Yeah.
one time, will you give up dating again?
I mean,
it's
it's
like that,
like yeah lah. I mean, it's like takkan you know. Okay,
takkan
let me
stop.
let me try become gay for a while.
Cannot,
right?
cannot.
It's like
Yeah.
if that work, then I will long
You
time
you,
already
you keep
lah.
trying, you keep trying,
Yeah.
but then the another one you keep.
Yeah, you keep trying. You know, maybe like for a while you're like, okay, I don't want.
Yeah.
I just tired for a while. You know, then
Yeah.
yeah, I mean because rejection after rejection, then you said, am I not? I just relax here first. You know, just stuff it only for the next 6 months or something.
Pausing
Pausing
maybe
first,
take a while,
pausing first.
short break.
Yeah, but if not, you still have to continue. Right? Because, like you're here, wherever you're here is not fulfilling your needs. You don't have enough time. You don't have enough money. What else? If you continue, then you just continue get stuck. Then you have to keep
continue start.
finding something else, finding something new.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be MLM, insurance, real estate. You can do other things, your own business. Maybe that one will fail also, but takkan you want to say because I failed in my own thing, I will give up and go back here.
Go back.
It's like
Go back to the wheels and then keep round the same.
yeah, it's a very sad thing because like, I mean, then you live life for what? It's like why you
surviving. Like last time in surviving, we had no plan. We just surviving only.
But in your case, I would say it's different because you had a baby. You had your.
I had no choice. Baby.
But you had something to look forward to, right? At the end of the day, right? If your wife asks you why are we suffering so much, you both can look at the baby.
Baby.
Because of this fella, we want to give him the best.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like for those people who just complain, and then scared. Oh, you insurance, kau scam orang. Oh, kau buat MLM.
You want to scam my money? You want to scam my money?
Real estate. Kau ambil orang punya duit. Baru ni like bro.
I know that your bad experience. I mean the real story kena scam from the news lah, for other people lah. That's why they.
But then it's like if you let that stop you from trying, going.
Doesn't that is opportunity cost? We don't know how much the opportunity cost.
Yeah, you don't know. You know, you say no today. You say no today. If you had said yes today, your journey might be cut short 10 years. But you say no now, and then you have to go through the whole cycle. You know,
that's sad, man.
Fucking up,
then
doing
sad.
wrong investment, or you know, then you set back yourself. Then maybe when you finally reach financial freedom, whatever it is, you're 60, and then you're like, I should have done this way 30 years ago. It's like fucked up lah.
At that time, it's too late, man. You cannot go back already.
Yeah, you cannot go back. So
now the pension fund also, the pension fund is our money. The how to say, the fixed income money. How to say.
Yeah.
But we have no control. But
until 55 lah.
Until 55.
Was it until 60?
Maybe they are now up the age already 60. Some more they are in the talking one in the meeting one to change to, you cannot get back one lump sum amount.
I thought that one is
they want to give back in installment like that 5 years. Wow, it's our money.
I thought it's what you call that, you can choose whether you want to you know, one by one or lump sum.
Of course they want to can choose option but what if no option? Cannot take one lump sum out. That one say that one.
Like that
because they all the fund also, they are thinking about their own.
Yeah, because they don't want people to withdraw 100 billion
or take it out.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. It's our money lah. We should be able to.
So cannot pump more in the pension fund because we have no control on that fund.
Yeah,
we have no control.
But then say it's a good way to save lah. If let's say you really got access.
But you cannot take out until 60. You want 60 or 55 to 60. Some more cannot take. One shot. They have the say, not you. Even though it's your money.
Yeah.
They have to say that I can only give you monthly in the installment 5 years. What do you think?
That is what they call a shit deal,
man. Disaster, man.
You know, after the day, one of the day we discussed, right? You earn your money, you get tax. Then you spend, also
tax
get tax
again.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
since that, right?
Ah,
Every
that
time I
also
go
trigger.
anywhere, I look at the I look at it, it's like, yeah
Because
lah,
employee is a tax first, then
yeah.
only you spend. If you got
Hey,
business, it's expense first,
yeah,
then only tax. That's
yeah,
why it's a tax write-off
yeah,
benefit for the businesses lah.
yeah,
If for employee, you have no benefits lah.
yeah,
It tax first, then only spend.
yeah,
Then spend you kena tax again.
yeah, man.
Then the item also kena tax again. That raw tax kena tax again. It's
Yeah,
a triple tax, man.
yeah,
Triple at least.
yeah.
From where what I saw lah.
After that conversation, right?
Ah,
Everywhere I go, it's like
ah,
I,
triple.
I don't like to spend so much already. Like, yeah,
Unless you change, I mean you shift from employee to the business one. I mean you got company,
yeah,
you registering the Sendirian Berhad company or whatever, Berhad one.
yeah,
That one.
yeah. That one is
Everything you can put at expenses.
yeah,
Expenses is a tax write-off. But for employee, your expenses, you have to tax first. Kena tax first.
yeah. Then should be right.
Then they are arguing about the amount. It's not like that. It's what message I want to send is not the amount whether it's correct 10% or because everybody is different
Yeah,
bracket ma.
yeah, yeah,
That's not my message whether the amount is correct or not.
yeah,
It's incorrect and not correct. We are
yeah,
not arguing the correct amount.
yeah. The fact is, you already get tax here.
Ah,
You then the money should be
should
free to
should
spend.
be to spend
Not that you have to spend here or to give
tax
tax,
again.
tax, and then not to be political, I don't want to turn this political, but it's like
Existing man.
you don't know where the money go.
Ah,
Yeah lah, the government say okay, you spend it, it's like okay, but I don't feel it. My makan still expensive, petrol.
makan some more is still 6%. Okay, someone got 10%, right? So it's 16%, man.
Yeah,
Can you imagine 60%
yeah,
from your hard-earned money?
yeah, and then no, I drive diesel, so just fast. Yeah, no different. Still expensive for me.
16%.
But yeah, so I feel like
You whatever your investment, can you get 16% dividend? Can get 16% or 1/6.
can lah, but
Can.
but it's not something I can say confirm I can get 16.
Yeah. So if you cannot get 16%, you maybe get 10% like that. You still negative or 16% vs the 10%,
Yeah.
8%.
And you still got inflation, your money is
Belum
still
kira inflation lagi.
your money is still
If you kira 8%, it's a double.
Aiya.
16 vs the 8%.
yeah.
So you are depreciating. You are negative one. Negative. So why people still want to find the
maybe not enough choice, scared, comfortable where they are.
risk?
A lot of people are risk averse.
They're afraid to take the risk. So what to do? Like you say, what to do?
Yeah. What to do? Yep. And
It's not what can do. What to do? Then
yeah. What time is it now, by the way?
actually they can one. It's like 8 minutes.
8 minutes,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should maybe wrap up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
on that bombshell, we will end it here today. And then we'll pick this up next week. Maybe
for next week.
maybe some more
see you again.
different topics.
Yeah.
This week I feel the topics a bit a bit not to say negative, but a bit more down to earth stuff, not so positive. Yeah, but I think need to be lah, right? Sometimes we have good topics to think about. Sometimes we had a good week, sometimes we have bad weeks.
It's okay because we have no script. We just
we just whack me.
no script.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and whatever. And we look forward to entertaining you all next week.
See you again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye. Okay.